everybody, and happy spring. Oh my goodness, is it beautiful spring weather where you are? You know, I think I talk a lot about the weather on my channel just because I am actually influenced by the weather. It kind of changes my mood. I don't know if you guys feel like that, but it's a beautiful spring day today. You know, the trees are just starting to get buds on. The grass is starting to get green. I'm so excited. Okay, enough of that. Let's just jump right in. Today, I'm going to show you how to make this super simple pyramid album. And isn't that just so fun with all of those different layers? The paper I'm using, I'm not quite sure of the name, but it's a recollection paper that I got at Michael's, and I just bought that recently. But I loved all the pastel colors. I thought it was like springy, Eastery, you know, just so fun. So let me show you this album that I made. You can make this with just plain cardstock. I've decided to use, you know, different patterns on it, and I think the result was really cute. But let's go through and I'll show you this cute album before we jump in and get started. And I've taken some embellishments that actually go with this paper. It just kind of tied it in really nice. But look at that cute rainbow on the front. It has a little bit of foil right here, and I just think, oh my gosh, that really adds. I love foil. I think that really is cute. But this just opens up, and it's just basically layer upon layer upon layer. Now, you could certainly, you know, go ahead and put photos on all of these pages. Once again, I'll be giving you all the measurements, so this would make a really cute photo book if you had a lot of photos. But we've got that page, we've got, you know, a fun place for journaling, just a cute quote, you know, another cute place to write, you know, maybe just some cute words there or something. Keep turning it. We've got some more of those beautiful foiled accents. And then hooray, but I like how it has little spots there that you could write something down on. Just some cute colors right there. Some more really cute foiled accents. Once again, the name of the game is wherever your imagination takes you. But over here on the back, I've got a couple of different gatefolds. This opens up and you've got, once again, some more foil. Isn't that cute? And then I have this gatefold going this way. And I thought that kind of was a cute addition. Now keep in mind, I'm going to go ahead and show you, you know, the base for this cute little mini album. But you could do flip up pages or flip out pages on every single one if you wanted it, you know, really interactive. So just kind of let your imagination run wild. We'll go through with the measurements on the base, and then I'll let you guys take it from there. But didn't that turn out cute? So, I really like all these fun spring colors. Okay, so to get started, once again, we're just gonna go nice and slow, and I will give you all of the measurements for this. So, the first piece of cardstock, now once again, there's a lot. We're gonna go through and we're gonna make the base first, and then we will go through and I will tell you the sizes for the cardstock that lays on top. Okay, does that make sense? So you are going to need one piece of cardstock that is 6 by 12. 6 by 12. Now on all of these, I can tell you the measurements on where to score this. For this one, you will score it at 6, or let's just make it a little bit more simple and just fold that little puppy in half. Okay, so whatever. Today I'm just going to go ahead and fold it, but I will tell you the measurements if you want a crisper line there. But this is 6 by 12 folded in half, which is folded at 6, and that's going to be the bottom of ours. Now the next layer is 11 by 5.5. Okay, 11 by 5.5, and you want to score it at 5.5. Or just fold it down the middle. We're making it simple today. Okay, the next one is 10 by 5. And either score it or fold it in half at 5. Okay, the next one is 9 by 4.5. And you want to score or fold it in half at 4.5. Ba-boom. Give that a good crease there. And I'm just setting these, you know, right in front of me, just layering them on top. The next one is 8 by 4. And then score that at 4 or just fold it in half. The next one is 7 by 3.5. And then fold that puppy in half at 3.5. And then our last one, this little bitty baby one, is 6 by 3, scored at 3 or just folded in half at 3. Okay, I'll bring in all my layers. Now that in and of itself, you can see that that would make a really cute little album. But I think what really makes this album stand out is when you add the different layers on top. And you could just do like one single color, but I love how it looks with all the different colors. So as I go through the measurements for the coordinating cardstock or the cardstock that you're going to lay on top, I'm going to just go ahead and give you measurements as we go. Now keep in mind, I'm just giving you the measurements for the top of the base. But you can also take those exact measurements and use those measurements for the inside. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our album together. Now I have already cut the layers of cardstock and have adhered them on just to kind of save some time. But I will, you know, for sure go over all the measurements. So we've got our biggest paper. Now the piece of paper that is layered on top is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. And you'll want to cut 2 of those because one will go on the front and one will go on the back. See that pretty yellow? It kind of finishes it off. So the very first layered paper, cut 2 of them. Okay, one for here, one for the back. And once again, I've already laid it on. Then take your next piece, and I've already got the adhesive on, and this is going to just layer right centered. I love this because the measurements, it gives you such just a perfect border on all of your pages. Now, this piece of cardstock is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. And just remember, if you're wanting to add something on the inside to your album, the measurement is the same. So this would also be 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. You know, let's just simplify this whole process. Okay, the next one, we'll just layer this down on here. This one is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. And look how cute that's starting to look. You know, you can see all the, you know, the different colors kind of poking through. Okay, our next layer is, and this is the cardstock that goes on top, is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Do you see how we're just inching down by a little bit? So it just gets gradually a little bit smaller. So fun, so cute. Alrighty, the next one is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I'm just using a lot of my scraps. You can see that this one already kind of has a crease in it, but I'm going to be laying something on top. So kind of take advantage of it and use some of your scraps because no one is going to see that score line right there, just because it is a piece of scrap. Okay, this next one is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then our very last one is measuring 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And we'll lay that on top. And look how simple and cute that is. Oh my goodness, I love it, love it, love it. Now, once again, the inside of this second album that I made is just white, but you could, you know, do whatever you'd like. If you want to put pattern paper that's all different throughout your whole album, you could certainly do that. You could leave it just white, or you could just add photos that were that size. I'm just going to add a quick embellishment. I like to add, because this album, you know, the front, there's so much focus on it, kind of more of a popped up embellishment. I don't know if you can see that, but that says Dream Big. Let me bring in my 2 albums. So stinking cute, aren't they? And that just came together like really fast. Now remember that you can add different things. You can add flip up pages or flip out pages. You know, whatever you like to make your album a little bit more interactive. On the very back, you can see that I did some gatefolds, and let me just give you the measurements for those. The gatefold for the back of the album is 6 by 3.5. And then on this long side, you're just going to score it at 1/2 inch, okay? And that will kind of look like this, and you'll adhere that down. Same measurements for this one, scored at 1/2 inch, and then you've got the cute little gate that opens up, okay? This is also the same measurement for this gatefold. I just did one right here, but that's the same measurement, and then that just flips up right there. So let your imagination run wild and, you know, take your creativity to the next level. And think of all the fun things that you could do with your pyramid mini album. So thank you for joining me. It was wonderful to have you here. I hope that you found this easy. You know, once again, feel free to message me if you have any questions with the measurements. I know there's a lot, but it's so worth it. And if you guys got some value out of this video, I would love it if you gave me a big thumbs up or consider subscribing to my channel where I put out tons of fun and easy paper crafting ideas. So thanks again for watching. I hope you have a fun crafting day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.